Well, whether you're currently looking through the job market or just want to know as much as possible about one of Australia's brightest industries, stay right where you are as we're about to explore what the future of electricians look like. So strap yourselves in and get ready for a ride as things are about to get interesting. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we post. An introduction to the career. As the vast majority of the world will tell you, electricians are tradespeople who have the job of planning, installing, and maintaining electrical systems across a variety of different environments. These different environments call for the exercise of a number of different skills, allowing for growth and specialization as experience is earned. This has resulted in a varying degree of electricians across the board, making a discussion about the prospects of electricians in general a pretty difficult one to have. Industrial electricians, for example, are tasked with the installation, troubleshooting, and repair of electrical equipment within power plants, processing plants, and other factory settings. This is clearly a far cry from the residential electricians that the majority of the public are familiar with, or the commercial electricians that attend to the creation of electrical systems within newly built properties. As of right now, there is a huge demand for electricians within Australia, UK, Canada, New Zealand, and the United States, as electricians are a dime a dozen considering how dangerous the profession can be. While many prefer the clean shoes of an electrician to the dirty boots of a plumber, the danger factor has a tendency to leave the market wide open for the electricians of the future. But there are a slew of other reasons as to why electricians have a bright future ahead of them. So let's take a look at some of the most prevalent ones and then see how the profession might be changing in the days to come. Number 1. The demand for electricians. One of the main reasons as to why the electrical industry has always been considered to be a lucrative and long-lasting one can be seen in the fact that there is such a steep demand for electricians of all kinds. And it's not just that there is a large gap in the market at the moment due to the dangers associated with the profession. We live in a technological era where next to everything we love is powered with the use of electricity. From our alarm clocks, we need to wake up, to the smartphones we have become addicted to. We need electricity desperately. In fact, if you really think about it, we can't make coffee, have a hot shower, cook dinner, or even see at night without the presence of electricity in our lives. And in order for us to get our hands on this pure form of energy, our homes and businesses need to be fitted with wiring that has a tendency to fray over time. Without electricians to install, maintain, and repair these systems, we would be pretty screwed at the end of the day. And as the population of the world increases, so does the demand for electricity. Technological advances have also meant that next to everything useful in our lives today requires a power source of some or other type. As such, we expect the demand for electricity to skyrocket in the future, not just based upon population growth, but the increase in systems depending on electricity. And it's not just our homes and businesses which are starting to require electricity to function, but our motor vehicles as well. Look at what Tesla is doing at the moment and you'll come to realize that the age of greener energy is upon us, with predictions stating that by 2030, there will be around 20 million fully electric cars on the road. And who better to deal with implications of these changes than the electricians that are currently allowing us to draw from the power of electricity? Demand for electricians is looking to be on the up and up. Number 2, the potential of the job. Another reason why electricians are often said to have a bright future ahead of them is due to the fact that they end up learning real skills throughout their apprenticeship and training. And when it comes to the exercising of these skills, this can always take place outside of the ordinary working environment of the electrician. A great example of this is that the majority of electrical practices do not bar their employees from working outside of their working hours. In other words, electricians often find themselves doing odd jobs for friends and family, earning a little bit of extra cash on the side while still holding down a primary job. Doing this until the electrician has built a sufficient client list and experience to be able to form a business of his own and earn more income. In other words, the financial potential of the profession is crazy high, with the dynamics involved in the profession consistent with those of industries that have a tendency of sticking around. These skills learned by electricians are considered by many in the industry to be quite transferable. In other words, this means that more often than not, electricians can use the skills they have learned to secure other positions in the working world. Look at commercial electricians, for example, who have a tendency to work with building contractors and managers on a daily basis. Ask the majority of these contractors where they started off, and you'll be surprised to hear just how many of them used to be electricians. Number 3, the social element of the job. job. But as much as the job of an electrician is physical in nature, it mustn't be forgotten that a large portion of the work done by the man or woman on call requires a certain amount of social interaction. When it comes to the fixing of a problem, people like it when there's a face behind the process. They are essentially trusting a professional to come into their homes and businesses where some of their most valuable items are kept on display. As such, a relationship of trust and respect is necessary and incredibly helpful when it comes to the conducting of business. And the reason why this social implication of the job is so important when discussing the future of the profession in general is due to the onset of human replacement changes to the sector. As it turns out, the term electrical contractor is slowly becoming redundant, and in around 10 years or so, the term will no longer be a suitable description or job title for electricians. The transition we are currently seeing in the world is one away from electricity and towards energy in general, with energy contractors already making their way into the working environment. And while this may seem like nothing more than a name change, there is quite a bit that comes with it. You see, homeowners and corporations are starting to take concept and phenomena such as global warming seriously, turning their attention towards cleaner sources of energy and the conservation of energy in general. The electrical industry and most of those that are involved within it will see a massive change in the years ahead. The same can also be said about the installation of Tesla Powerwalls at residences, as well as solar panels used to produce enough electricity to run an entire business. And so long as electricians of the world adapt to this new environment of clean energy, it's looking as if their future, as well as the future of the world, is brighter than it has ever been before. Before we wrap up the video, if you're already an electrician running your own business or just about to start and grow your own electrical business, you must learn the 4 critical things electrical business owners wish they had learned before starting an electrical business so you don't make the same mistakes. Electrician Accelerator have put together a free training video you can watch for free right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your electrical business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you will also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other electricians and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link on the description below the video. What do you guys think? The future of electricians looks very bright to me. Excuse the pun there. Hope you enjoy the video. If you want more content like this, please hit that subscribe button down below and remember to turn on notifications so you never miss out. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.